Welcome back, everybody. My name's RIPCORD, and in today's video we are continuing the tips and tricks tutorial series by going over one of the acts in Dr. Dre's VIP contract mission. More specifically, the South Central Leak missions, and more specifically than that, the mission titled simply The Ballas. But first, as always, if you like this video, feel free to leave a comment, click the thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe. Alright, before we get started, let me just say that the contract DLC that dropped in February of this year is an excellent choice for those wanting to make lots of money. If you're a newbie, I would highly recommend purchasing the agency to kick off this DLC. One of the best highlights of this DLC, in my opinion, is you can perform almost every mission solo. So other than the Kaio, I believe this to be the next best business to pursue. And although there's a lot of missions in the Dr. Dre's contract, upon completion, you're rewarded with a cool $1 million. Not bad. And although most are pretty straightforward and easy, the Ballas always seems to rattle my nerves a bit. So I found a way to complete this mission that's both calming and, well, fun. So the mission starts, as you're seeing here, with a trip to meet up with Franklin's old friend Vernon. Once you locate him, simply hop into the waiting vehicle and drive to Davis to begin the shootout with the rival gang. Okay, so the biggest annoyance I find with this mission is the amount of gunfire you're going to receive. It's in a residential area, which means there'll be enemy NPCs spawning everywhere and they'll be approaching from all directions. Now, this is not to say this is an impossible mission. If you don't follow this method, you can still make it through this with a little patience. Just remember to stock up on ammunition and snacks. So here's a cool tips and tricks piece that I found. Because it's not a finale and it's out in the open, you can call any other vehicle in your repertoire as a backup. You'll see here in a moment, I'm choosing the APC, but any vehicle will do. The key here is that while you're driving inside Vernon's SUV, you'll need to pull up next to the shootout location to trigger the start of the mission. This is why I choose the APC, because it's basically a tank on wheels, and it can also be used to push objects, including Vernon's SUV. So as you're driving, just be aware of the minimap and how close you're getting to the destination. You don't want to drive all the way there because gunfire will start and you'll be hard pressed to do anything else but try to survive. Alright, so as you're going to see here in a moment, I'm going to stop short and call my mechanic for my APC. Again, if you have a tank or some other armored vehicle, you can use this too. Now, the biggest downside to using this method is that it'll take a little more time. You have to stop short, call the mechanic for your replacement vehicle, then wait for delivery, blah blah blah. But it's a fail-safe method to ensure you won't die, and as I said earlier, it's incredibly fun. Okay, so as soon as my APC arrives, I'm going to get in and, here's the key, begin pushing the SUV, with Vernon still inside. I want to push it towards the destination point showed earlier by the yellow waypoint. You got to be careful now, you don't want to crush the vehicle and kill Vernon. This will end the mission and you'll have to start over. You just want to gently nudge, as you're seeing here, the vehicle until it gets to the waypoint, as well as place it in the most desirable location for your, how shall I say, your most ideal unobstructed spot to begin the total annihilation of the rival gang. Now at this point I'm just clearing out some obvious enemies and enjoying it, but just remember that you'll have to get back into the SUV in order for the mission to officially start, as seen here with the message at the bottom of the screen. So make sure your armored vehicle isn't parked too far from the SUV, as you'll have to get out, sprint to the SUV to get in, and then get out again to get back to your vehicle of choice. So at this point I just want to reiterate how incredibly satisfying this is. I mean, who honestly has not completed a mission with a weaponized vehicle and then stopped short of winning in order to lay waste to the surrounding NPC vehicles and pedestrians? It's fun, right? Well, using this method, you'll be laying waste to surrounding gang members while also completing the mission without dying. So yeah, that's it. And you'll notice that the most damage I received was just from running from Vernon's SUV to the APC. Once inside, you're set. It's literally like shooting fish in a barrel. I don't know about you, but I find this extremely relaxing and hilarious. Watching NPCs get ragdolled while also completing your mission is enormously satisfying. So much so that I'm going to stop talking for a moment so we can all take in the wondrous scenery of what makes GTA such a joy to play. know the mission is close to being over when you get a wanted level. Soon after this, you'll get a message at the bottom of the screen instructing you to follow Vernon. At this point, simply drive to the small little shed where the gang member is hiding, or if you're not sure where this is, simply follow Vernon. And that is it. Again, if you don't own an NPC, any other armored vehicle will work. Just remember that you'll have to shoot NPCs while you're in the vehicle. So something like the armored Kuruma, for instance, probably isn't the best choice. So that's it, my friends. Thank you for watching. If you found better ways to complete this mission, by all means, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be the one. Oh, Maestro.